Today we will be planting some sweet potatoes in a deep pot. This is a pretty big pot right here. And I've rooted some shoots, sweet potato shoots from a sweet potato I grew earlier in my house. And I put it in some dirt, the shoots, and they got roots. And now we are going to plant it in here. And then I'm going to get a low nitrogen fertilizer, which is right here, high phosphorus fertilizer, to put inside of the pot before I plant our sweet potato shoots. So stay tuned. And also we are going to put some marigolds around it for bug protection. You're going to dig 3 holes pretty deep until all the root of the sweet potato is buried underneath. And then we're going to add our fertilizer. Alright, so we dug our 3 holes. And of course we are going to now add our sweet potato shoots. As you can see, they're pretty healthy. Few holes, but that's okay. And we're going to add them right to the inside the hole. And make sure we cover all of the root. And we're going to add the second one. Now we're going to add the third one, the third shoot. Push it down in there a little bit. We have to make sure it's compact. So, I'll do all 3 of them. And there we go. Here's the shoot so far in our basket. And then now I'm going to place 1 marigold in the center. Now we're going to place our marigold in the center. Big beautiful orange marigold, alhamdulillah. And our sweet potato shoots are surrounding our marigold. This is the sweet potatoes in a deep pot. So we want to make sure we keep this moist and watered for about 100 days. And if it gets anywhere under 50 degrees outside, you want to make sure you put your sweet potatoes indoor or inside the greenhouse, because they don't tolerate cold temperatures at all really well. And make sure you keep your soil nice and loamy and wet, not too soggy. But inshallah, in 100 days you'll have your sweet potato harvest. So water our sweet potatoes. Water it pretty good. Pour the fertilizer all through here. And then I'm going to add a stake in the middle so you can guide them. Since it's in a pot, we want to guide our sweet potatoes to grow upward on like a vertical vine. So I place my sweet potatoes in a somewhat sunny location where it gets at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight in the day, and then some partial shade, because sweet potatoes like a lot of sun, at least 6 hours a day. So you do want to plant them not fully in the shade, but at least an area or a spot that gets at least 6 to 8 hours of sun. So now I'm going to place my stake right here. Put it all the way down in there. So when these sweet potatoes start to vine out, I'm going to gradually let it climb up this, as I'm going to add more stakes as it gets taller, inshallah. And also, what's edible is the sweet potato leaves. They're good in stir fry, in a salad, and it's a lot of health benefits. Next thing I'm going to do, I made these little handy DIY labels. I have in another short, and I'm going to label my sweet potatoes here. And I have to plant another pot, but this is the label for it. And I'm going to put it in our pot, and this is what we're planting in June. Hung some in large baskets, some sweet potatoes, and later on I'll let them climb up this tree right here. And I also put my label and marigold.